This is Greg Troutwine with Maritime Reporter TV, and we're very pleased to be joined today by Maxime Dedeurwaerder, the Business Unit Director of BioC, to discuss BioC's unique ballast water treatment systems. Max, I'm certain that most of the viewers watching this know the BioC name already, but to start us off, why don't you just give us a short, by the numbers, look at the company today?
Yeah. So BioC is indeed a ballast water treatment supplier. We are the ballast water treatment system division of a group named BioUV Group, a 45 million euro a year group, which is as a manufacturer in the south of France and also in Scotland. And BioUV Group is a water treatment specialist. And one of our core business was UV water treatment. So this is the way we stepped into the maritime industry, bringing our knowledge in UV water treatment for this new need, this need of the industry, which is the installation of ballast water treatment system on board ships in order to prevent invasive species to be brought along all around the globe by the ballast tank of any kind of commercial vessels. As for today, just to give a few ideas about the numbers and what BioC represents over the globe, we have provided over 500 units worldwide.
There are a lot of different technologies when it comes to ballast water systems on the market today. What do you consider the key enabling technologies of your system?
So in our case, so we provide UV technology. We definitely believe that for any need below 1,000 cubic meter per hour, UV will definitely be the suitable technology. It will be cheaper in terms of equipment acquisition, and it will be simpler in terms of installation. But furthermore, if you want to consider other criteria aside of the purely cost aspect, UV is today one of the sole technologies for ballast water treatment that is entirely and fully chemical free. So we have seen some ship owners have decided as a company policy to stay away from anything that could be related to chemical, to the use of chemical in order to treat the water. So this is one of the interests of UV. Aside of that, you have some operational interest also using technologies like ours, in particular maintenance cost and maintenance easiness. That's our systems are easier to maintain.
Good. So, Max, again, I appreciate that. Can you dig a little deeper? When you look at your solutions, what do you consider to be the key product differentiators from your systems versus competitive systems?
Yeah, so the fact that we are using a smaller amount of UV lamp is one first big advantage. I think the fact also that we can gather both cost effectiveness and high standard of component quality is something that can definitely drive a choice toward us. And further, aside of that, maybe that is not directly linked to our design, but also the kind of company we are. We are also bringing different in terms of responsiveness and reactivity. Since our design is, I would say, quite simple, we managed to achieve lower lead time to supply units. So this is a lot of interest for some of our clients, especially in the commercial vessels, so for cargo ships, because in nowadays it's quite unclear when they have the possibility to dock their vessel or not, and they could need a system easy to install and with a short lead time. So this is what we can bring. I'm also thinking to one of our key markets, which are offshore supply vessels. We know that vessels are sometimes getting out from cold layouts from one day to another to go for a mission. So the supply of a system such as BioC low flow, easy to install, quick to provide, is also very of interest. And I think one of the last things that can set us apart from competition is our capacity to provide cost-effective turnkey projects. So this suits some of our clientele. We work a lot today with smaller ship owners with limited resources in terms of technical staff, and they have a lot on their plate today already, and we try to make life easier for them by providing a turnkey project with the system along with engineering. And this is our size as a smaller company or company with a culture of flexibility and agility. which allows us to provide this type of service to ship owners today.
Okay, Max, you've been great with your time. I literally just had one more quick question. In the maritime space, everybody loves a good case study. Can you give us some details on a recent contract or a recent installation, whether it's by specific company or just generically by vessel type?
So one of the examples I can mention, I didn't mention it up to now, is that we also developed a special brand for yachting. Yachts are also actually in need of ballast water treatment system, but yachting industry is quite specific. So we adapt to the need of the yachting industry by providing systems with conifer piping, special painting, special options that was not seen elsewhere among the markets. So we have supplied systems for some very famous yachts, such as Christina O, Seawalk, for instance, also. And we today have about 30 yachts that have chosen to use BioC, thanks to the special options we suggest to the yachting industry. And I would say also thanks to everything that makes BioC, which means responsiveness, high quality material, and guaranteed compliance, chemical free.